Okie dokie. Test, 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 test. All right. So let me just, there you go. All right. So Thursday night yoga. So find your comfortable spot. Sit up straight. You can sit with your legs straight or in a chair, or you can sit cross-legged, however you feel comfortable. Sit up straight, relax your shoulders, and we're going to begin with breathing. So inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. As you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. With each inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, and when you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. As you inhale, sit up straight, feel your head reaching for the ceiling. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing, feel the ground under you where you're sitting. Now on the next inhale, we're gonna raise our arms and hands above our head as high as you can. Try and bring the palms of your hands together if you can on the inhale. And when you're ready to exhale, we're gonna exhale through our nose as we lower our arms and hands down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Try and synchronize your breath with your movement. Now on your next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the left side as you exhale and lower your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale your arms and hands down. Rotating on the exhale, Breathing through our nose, inhaling, lifting, exhaling, lowering. Moving with your breath. Try and fill your lungs completely with air. And when you exhale, squeeze out all of the air. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. With your hands in prayer posture, relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, and take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose in this balancing mudra. Now from here, we're going to inhale and reach our fingertips as high as we can. And when we exhale, we're going to bring our hands back to prayer posture, but at the very end, we're going to point our fingertips down, flexing our wrists as much as you can. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift. When you're ready to exhale, coming back down, flexing your wrists, pointing your fingertips down. Follow your breath. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Now from here, we're going to straighten out our arms in front of us. And we're going to inhale as we reach our hands back as far as we can. Exhale, bringing our wrist back together in front of us. As we inhale, flexing our fingers in. When we exhale, pointing our fingers away, coming back in. Try and keep your arms straight. Just try and synchronize your movement with your breath. One more time in each direction. And then pause with your palms of your hands touching each other, arms straight. And then from here, we're going to inhale as we reach our arms as far back as we can. Exhale, wrap your arms around your chest, grab your shoulder blades with your hands, and lower your chin to your chest and breathe through your nose naturally. Now lift your chin. Inhale, reach your arms as far back as you can. And when you exhale, place the opposite arm on top. Grab your shoulder blades and lower your chin to your chest. Lift your chin, inhale again, one more time, and exhale, bring your arms down in front of you. Take a moment to just inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're gonna do a seated cat-cow. So if your legs are straight, just place your hands under your legs somewhere so that you can have something to help anchor you. If your legs are crossed, just place your hands on your knees. We're going to use our legs to help anchor us as we move in seated cat-cow. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale as we tilt our torso forward, lift our chest as we arch our lower back, and lift our chin. And then when we're ready to exhale, we're going to use our legs to help us as we tilt back, pulling our navel in toward our spine, arching our upper back, and lowering our chin. When you're ready to inhale, tilt forward, lift your chest, arch your lower back. And when you're ready to exhale, pull your navel in. Try and move within your range of motion. Try and move your head last. Inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you tilt back. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, just sit up straight. And from here, we're going to get up into a tabletop position on all fours. So place your knees under your hips, spread your fingers wide, and place your hands under your shoulders in tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to inhale and reach our left fingertips up toward the ceiling, and exhale, taking our left arm under our right, relaxing our left ear and shoulder on the ground on the exhale. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach, twisting your torso to the left side. When you're ready to exhale, coming on down and relaxing on the exhale. Follow your breath. And on the next exhale, just relax your left arm and left ear down on the mat. And continue to breathe. If you'd like, reach your right fingertips up toward the ceiling, and then allow your right arm to drape down behind your back. Grab your left hip with your right hand if you can. Relax your shoulders and breathe through your nose. If your right arm is behind you, reach your right fingertips up toward the ceiling, and then bring your right hand down to the mat. And then inhale as you lift, reach one more time, and exhale, come back to tabletop position. Take a moment to just inhale and exhale through your nose. And then we're going to switch to the opposite side, the right hand. We're going to inhale and reach our right fingertips up toward the ceiling, twisting our torso to the right side. When you're ready to exhale, take your right arm under your left and relax your right shoulder and ear on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift. And when you're ready to exhale, come down. Follow your breath inhaling up and exhaling down. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our right arm and shoulder and ear. Like you can lift your left fingertips up toward the ceiling and allow your left arm to drape down behind your back. Grab your right hip with your left hand if you can, and just relax and breathe through your nose. If your left arm is behind you, reach it up toward the ceiling and bring it down to the mat for support. And then we're going to inhale and lift our right fingertips up one more time. Exhale, bring them back to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine, keeping our knees under our hips. We're going to slowly walk our hands forward into puppy pose, opening up our shoulders, lowering our torso and forehead down to the mat, pushing the floor away with your hands, keeping your hips in the air. Relax your shoulders, relax your head and neck. Breathe through your nose. And then pull your navel in as you walk your hands back to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to spread our knees wide, bring our feet together, and sit back in child's pose, lowering our hips to our heels, and then lowering our torso down to the ground, lowering our forehead, and breathing through our nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. So check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And when you're ready, bring your hands up in a prayer posture in front of your chest. Try and scoop your hips under, breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale as you make a circle with your hands, reaching up. Exhale as you tilt forward, bring your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back. Now we're going to switch to our right foot. Bring your right foot forward. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And then bring your hands up in a prayer posture in this lower right lunge. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands, reaching up. Exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. And then go back into a tabletop position. And then from here, you can do puppy pose again if you'd like, or I'm going to do downward dog. So if you're doing downward dog, Spread your fingers wide. Make sure your index fingers are facing forward. Make sure your knees are under your hips, hands under your shoulders. Rotate your elbows. Rotate your shoulders so that your elbows are facing your thighs and your biceps are facing forward. So if your elbows are out to the side, you want to rotate your arms. And then from here, we're going to get onto the balls of our feet and then push our hips into the air, opening up our shoulders, breathing through our nose, and then alternate lifting the heels of your feet off the ground. In downward dog, this is called walking the dog, stretching the backs of your legs. Relax your neck, relax your head, relax your shoulders. Pushing the floor away with your hands, keeping your knees slightly bent, opening up your shoulders. And then lower your knees down to the mat. Back into tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to spread our knees wide again. Bring our feet together. Sit back in child's pose by lowering your hips to your heels, lowering your torso and forehead down to the mat, and breathe through your nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms. And we're gonna slowly come to the front of our mat by stepping our feet under us with our knees bent, inhaling our hands together above our head, and then exhaling our hands down by our side. So from here, stand at the front of your mat. Let me just adjust my mat a bit. With your feet under your hips, hands by your side. And then we're going to place our hands on our hips. And we're going to do tree pose. So if you'd like to stand against a wall, you can do that. But go ahead and bend your left knee with your left toes on the ground. And then from here, if you'd like, you can lift your left foot off the ground. And if you'd like, you can bring your hands in a prayer posture in front of your chest. From here, if you'd like, you can cross your leg over your left ankle over your right knee. And if you'd like to go further, you can bring your hands above your head, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling, breathing through your nose. Whoops, sometimes if you're on a soft, cushiony mat, your ground may not be stable. So make sure you're on a nice, firm foundation. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of you. And then release your leg from above your knee, lower your hands. And then take a moment to just bend your knees, relaxing your legs. And then we're going to go to the opposite side. So we start with our hands on our hips. We're going to bend our right knee, placing your weight in your left leg. And then if you'd like, you can lift your right knee off the ground. Bring our hands into prayer posture if you'd like, or you can keep them on your hips. And then crossing our right ankle above our left knee. And if you'd like to go further, bring your hands above your head, reaching up toward the ceiling. You can have your hands separated or together. Breathing through your nose. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then release your leg from above your knee as you exhale your feet and your hands down by your side. And then just take a moment to lift your heels, bend your knees, relax your legs. And now we're going to separate our feet about 3 or 4 feet apart. And place our hands on our hips. Take a deep breath as you inhale and lift your chest. Exhale as you bend your knees, coming down as far as you can. And then inhale as you lift your chest, and exhale, tilting your torso forward. And then place your hands in front of you. You can straighten out your legs if you'd like. And then grab your elbows or your wrists. Relax your head, relax your shoulders. Breathing through your nose. And then from here, you can move your head side to side as if you're saying no, or up and down as if you're saying yes. Gently moving, releasing any tension, and then pause. And then from here, we're going to inhale our hands behind us, reaching our knuckles up toward the ceiling. Interlace our fingers, breathing through our nose. Imagine you're bringing your hands behind your head. Relax your shoulders. And then release, bring your hands down to the floor. And we're going to bend our left knee, straightening out our right leg. And then we're going to switch to the opposite, bending our right leg, straightening out our left. And then back to the center. And again, we're going to bend our right leg. This time we're going to let our right toes point up toward the ceiling. Bending our left leg, letting our right toes point up toward the ceiling. And then switch, bending our right leg with our left toes pointing up toward the ceiling. And then back to the center. And then from here, we're going to walk our hands to our left foot and allow our torso to relax over our left leg, breathing through our nose. And then release, come to the center, and then walk your hands to your right leg. Inhale, lifting your chest. Exhale as you relax over your right leg. Relax your torso over your right leg. Try not to bend your head, but relax your torso. And then come to the center. And now we're going to walk our feet in about 2 feet apart as we lower our hips down, keeping our arms between our legs. Bring your arms together in prayer posture in front of your chest. Try and sit up vertically to the floor, torso vertical. You can sit on a block or a book or a can if you'd like, but try and relax your hips and breathe through your nose. And then release, lower your hands down to the floor, take your arms out from between your legs and sit down on your mat. Now from here, we're going to take our left foot to the outside of our right thigh, keeping our left knee in the air. And then take our left hand behind us for support, near our left hip, and then our right arm to the right side of our body. So from here, we're going to inhale as we sit up straight, exhale as we turn to the left side, taking our right arm and wrapping it around our left knee as we rotate to the left side. Inhale with a straight spine, exhale gently twisting. If you'd like, you can take your left arm behind your torso and grab your right hip with your left hand. And if you'd like a deeper twist, you can use your right arm on the outside of your left thigh. Breathing through your nose. And then release, come all the way around to the right side. And straighten out your legs, gently lift your knees up and down. And then we're going to take our right foot to the outside of our left leg. Keeping our right knee in the air, take your right hand behind your right hip for support. Sit up straight. Extend your left arm to the left side of your body. Inhale and exhale as you turn your torso to the right side of the room, wrapping your left arm around the top of your right knee. Exhaling, gently twisting to the right side. If you'd like, you can take your right arm behind your torso and grab your left hip with your right hand. Inhale with a straight spine, exhale, gently twisting. And if you'd like, you can move your left arm to the outside of your right thigh for a deeper twist. And release, come all the way around to the left side. And then straighten out your legs, lift your knees up and down. And then from here, we're going to scoot to the front of our mat with our knees bent. Move your arms parallel to the floor. Inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale as you come all the way down to the floor with your spine. And stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Now from here, we're going to walk our feet under our knees as much as possible. And then walk our feet to the outer edges of our mat so our knees are separated. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Now keeping your shoulders on the ground, we're going to inhale through our nose. And as we exhale, we're going to allow our knees to relax to the left side as we turn our head to gaze at our right hand. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. Exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side. And you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Breathing through your nose, keeping your shoulders on the ground. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. And then we're going to walk our feet under our knees again. And this time we're going to take a deep breath. We're going to lift our hips off the ground and move our hips to the right side of our mat. As we exhale, again, take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. And if you'd like, you can straighten out your right leg over your left, bringing your right foot down to the ground. The right leg would be parallel to your left arm. Breathing through your nose. If your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. Adjust your feet under your knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine, lift your hips off the ground, and lower them to the left side of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. And if you'd like, you can straighten your left leg out over your right, bringing your left foot down to the ground. Left leg and left and right arm are parallel to each other. If your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right. And then inhale as you bring your head and your torso and your knees back to the center. Lower your arms down next to your torso. Walk your feet under your knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And we're going to inhale and lift our hips as high as we can off the ground. And then when we exhale, we're going to come down an inch away from the ground, not all the way. So follow your breath. Inhale, lifting, tightening your gluteal muscles on the inhale. And when you're ready to exhale, coming down an inch away from the ground, not all the way. Now in the next inhale, we're going to keep our hips lifted off the ground as we continue to inhale and exhale through our nose and move our straight arms under our hips and interlace our fingers. Keep your gluteal muscles tight as you maintain your hips lifted in the air. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Now in the next exhale, we're going to release our hands from under our hips as we lower our hips all the way down to the ground. And then from here, we're going to bend our knees and wrap our arms around our knees, grabbing our elbows if you can, and gently rock side to side. And then lower your feet down. And then from here, we're going to straighten out our left leg, reaching our left foot up toward the ceiling, and then cross our left ankle over our right knee, relaxing our left leg and left foot. Lift your right foot off the ground, and then take your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Take your left forearm or elbow and relax it on the inside of your left thigh. So make sure your feet and your legs are relaxed. You're not holding your leg up. Everything is relaxed. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right thigh toward you, and at the same time, use your left arm to push your left thigh away. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And then release, lower your right foot down, release your hands from behind your right thigh, straighten out your left leg, reaching your left foot up toward the ceiling, and then lower your left foot down to the ground, keeping your left knee bent. Raise your right foot toward the ceiling, straightening out your right leg, and then cross your right ankle above your left knee. Lift your left foot off the ground and take your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Relax your feet, relax your legs. Take your right forearm or right elbow to the inside of your right thigh. We're going to take a deep breath, inhale through our nose. And as we exhale, we're going to gently pull our left thigh toward us. At the same time, use our right arm to push our right thigh away. Relax your feet, relax your legs. Go as far as you can and just breathe through your nose. then release, lower your left foot down, straighten out your right leg, reach your right foot toward the ceiling, and then lower your right foot down to the mat. And you can straighten your body out on your mat for our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. So Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. So close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet, allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Your eyes are closed and you should be focusing on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, and as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw, relax your neck and shoulders. Relax your arms, relax your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your legs and your ankles and toes. Observe your breathing getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then slowly bring your arms and hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. Then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then when you're ready, push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. So we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head. And then we're going to exhale through our mouth with a strong breath as we lower our arms and hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with the final 4th breath. So go ahead and breathe. Inhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, bringing the palms of your hands together. Pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words. And pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right, well, thank you for joining, and we'll see you Monday. Good night.